Hello and welcome, and in today's video I am going to be talking about a topic which is dear to my heart, and that is stress. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. Don't we all know it? It's basically your body's reaction to challenge or demand, whether positive or negative. So what could be an opposite of stress? Well, it could be a relaxation, right? A state of calmness. A lot of the resources I came across was always focused on this relaxation end of this equation. And they were always saying like, oh, if you're stressed out, you should meditate. And I was like, no kidding, I do already meditate. I'm a meditation station. I meditate every single day, but still I get stressed out. Now, don't get me wrong. It really brings the calmness which you learn during meditation. It brings it to your life and calms you in general. However, unless you are an expert in meditation and you are really calm and like a monk sort of mentality you have, then what's going to happen to you is that when the workload is too much, the meditation is just going to stop doing the trick for you and you're going to get absorbed in the stress. And that's where I thought, well, maybe the answer doesn't lie in getting more meditation, but the answer lies in the other side of the equation. It lies in the stress itself, what we can do with that. And what I propose to you, this is going to be really fun for you, even as a thought experiment. Try giving up things. What you can really give up. You can look at your work schedule over your entire week and think for yourself, which one of these things can I give up? And you can be giving up first activities. For me, the number one consumer of time was definitely scrolling. You know, the feeling when you keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and there is no end to it. It's like infinite. Did you notice that scrolling is infinite? The information just keeps coming. It's like in zombie apocalypse, they just keep coming and coming. And so I realized if I just wanna dial this down a little bit, then I actually can stop scrolling, obviously, or at least limit the scrolling. For you, it can be like watching Netflix or playing video games. Another thing which you can do, and this is my personal favorite, is to give up doing other people's work. If you work and you have to collaborate with others, and especially if you are a nice person who has trouble of saying no, you will maybe realize that in a company there tends to be this dynamic that nice people are usually sniffed out by lazy people. And lazy people then come to nice people and they ask them for all sorts of favors. You know, I'm gonna tell you something that's probably gonna blow your mind. When somebody comes to you and asks for favors, you can say no.
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 And if it comes to worst, I have a video about how to handle conflicts and I will leave a link for it for you down below. And also what you can do in your work is to notice when maybe some people which you depending on, they sending you their work the very last minute and then you have to do your work also very last minute because you are depending on them. You can deal with this by creating boundaries and demanding respect from these people. Another thing which you can do, very overlooked in dealing with stress, is delegating or asking for help. It's no shame to ask for help. Of course, you don't want to become a lazy person who then will have a habit of finding nice people and delegating on them, you know, that connects to my previous point. And if it happens in your household, if it's too much for you in your house, also you can ask for help. Another point, and this is gonna scare the shit out of many people, because this is a really sensitive topic, you know. Another point is giving up your goals. And maybe now you're gonna be like, giving up my goals, my dreams, the things I was working towards? You know, you have all these like pictures on your wall where it says like never give up or follow your dreams, you know, and all these lofty goals you have. And then you work your ass off and maybe it's way too much for you and you take a lot on yourself. You can either give up some of the goals, or just arrange it differently and maybe postpone some things or do one thing at a time. Actually, once I followed this one YouTuber, this girl, and she was actually making videos every single day. Then she was packing packages for her e-shop. Then she was posting posts on Instagram with her collaborations. And then she was making podcasts every week and she was replying to comments, and then she had a blog even. And I was looking at her and I was thinking to myself, how come she doesn't shit herself from all the stress? And later on she actually came forward and she said that she hired somebody to take care of her e-shop because it was just way too much. And I was like, well, good thing, good thing. Another point is to stop giving too much attention to stressful things. There is only so much you can deal with, especially now in this COVID situation where a lot of people are used to consume all this information every day, every hour, every minute. Not only it stresses you out, but stress impairs your immune system. So this is the worst thing you can do during this kind of situation. You're gonna probably tell me, well, I want to be informed about how I should behave so that I won't get sick. You can eat balanced diet, you can do sport, and you can take care of your immune system by not stressing out or learning how to deal with stress. Unless you are like licking trolley handles in supermarket, I think the thing that you are probably already doing by now are okay. Also, what you can do is to actually think critically about the news articles. Click some title which is really shocking. Read the entire article, don't skip anything. Then go back to the title and evaluate for yourself. Wasn't this a clickbait title? Did the title correspond to the content of this article? Because a lot of the times you will notice that my favorite fellow journalists, they're just content creators like anybody else.
What?
They just want people to click on their titles. It's the same process that drives you, my fellow content creators, to create titles which are actually clickable. And a lot of the times it's not easy thing at all. So, what you can take from this video is that you can sit down, look at your schedule in your work and in your free time and realize which things can go. And if you in general take care of your lifestyle and watch out for this, and also you apply meditation and yoga as the other side of the equation, then you can really reach a balanced lifestyle that's going to be healthy for you in the long term. So that's it for my way how to deal with stress. I hope it helped you at least in some way. And, stay calm if you can. And that's everything for my today's video. Have a beautiful now, and I will see you next time with my next video. Bye.